We are now going to be listening to The Blaze, Territory. Let's get it.
We've waited for this day. We shed some tears of love now, like a desert in the rain. When some of the dead are waking up, yeah. There's nobody like my mom. There's no place like my home since I was born. When I was young, the flavor is so strong. I've missed it so long, yeah.
This is something very unique and special, isn't it? And I'm very interested in what Deep Blue Hue has said here in the chat about their method involving producing sound and visuals at the same time. Now, I wonder what that means exactly. Is it a case of kind of going on set, making the film and writing the music as the footage is kind of coming together, like bouncing between each one, you know what I mean? Like, as in that section there where he was shadowboxing in the alley, did they film that and then put the notation to that? Because there's a natural rhythm in shadowboxing anyway, you know what I mean? So did they follow his rhythm musically, or was it the other way around? Like that's a very, it's got my mind turning how that process would work. Apparently they're a Paris-based ambient electronic dance music duo consisting of two cousins, Guillaume and Jonathan Ulrich. Wow. Creating a strong link between music and image. This video was shot in Algeria and produced and directed by The Blaze. So The Blaze being the artist, the band. First music video to win the Cannes Filmcraft Grand Prix in 2017. That is incredible. Wow. The main actor here is French with Algerian heritage in real life. He is a martial arts champion. Well, you can tell he's got the moves, hasn't he? Deep Blue Hue says, I think it's more finding images that fit after the music. Gotcha. Okay. Um, I love what they've captured here because it's very, very real and very raw and very natural, but incredibly well shot. Like it's, I feel it's all been directed and choreographed. You know what I mean? When they're dancing on the roof and everything, it's like it seems so natural and on the fly, but to capture it like that, it must have been planned. You know, where he kind of like nicks that joint off his friend, and he's dancing around. It's the framing of it and everything is just so good. And I really love the color grading of this. These moody, dark tones to it. There's this kind of feeling of like the Lost Boys or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just these guys kind of living together and sort of making their way through life, finding light and fun within their struggle or whatever that may be. You know what I mean? But like, there's definitely this close knit kind of brotherhood going on here. It's very, very intriguing.
These people are my heroes, from the earth to the sky. Telling me how to fly in clouds. They ever get me high like a cool blunt smoke. I'm shining like the moon. I'm feeling like a bloom in the bright sun. I remember when I was young. The flavor is so strong. I've missed it so long. Yeah.
I love that. Incredible. I love that the music is really entrancing and like really like sucks you in. It has this trancey sort of like, but very kind of mellow, very there was kind of emotion in it that I think they created through the sort of minor keys. Just there was something, yeah, just melancholic about it, and but still uplifting, and it had a lot of emotion. It's very, very emotive in the way it's been composed, and yeah, it's an interesting composition in that way because simultaneously it's got so much bounce and movement to it, and the visuals were just extraordinary, and the combination of the two were really, really wonderful together. And what I really enjoyed about the music video is it's very open to interpretation. It's not in your face telling you what it's about, what it is. It's just kind of painting a picture. It's just sort of giving you a snapshot into a way of life and into a group of young men, and what they get up to day to day. But this whole thing of territory, and I love that just getting real ape at the end. Sort of, it was sort of in between a chimp and a gorilla, wasn't he? What he was doing, it was a bit of an amalgamation of the two, but an incredible performance of it. And the way territory came up after that, it almost kind of connected. I mean, obviously we are great apes, but it kind of connected us to that in a sense of like some of the natural things we share as humans. You know, we often separate ourselves from the animal kingdom, don't we? But we're very much a part of it. And a lot of our behaviors and things we do are incredibly animal, especially when it comes to territory, when it comes to, you know, young men particularly get very animalistic. And like, I think that was displayed really artfully and beautifully here. Yeah, one hell of a video, one hell of a piece of music. That was The Blaze with their song Territory.